That is fucking loud. It's always loud on my side, never loud on you guys' side. Shobaja. What the fuck? Fuck Makoto. You guys see that? I hate Makoto. Round start, dash in, normal throw. Oh, that was reactable. Nice on Makoto to get it. Ooh, the fucking step. This is a good Dudley. No! I don't like the meaty. Low forward would have been shitty anyway, but it's especially shitty because he missed it. This is taunted Renki! Oh, you can't even do anything. That wasn't... She could have just done nothing. She could have done nothing. Why didn't she do nothing? Nothing was the play. That stand roundhouse should have whiffed, and she should have been able to whiff punish it. Maybe she parried. But, like, Dudley would always attack high there, I think. There would never be a low hit. It would always be a high parry. Good combo from the Dudley player. Just come down with the super after he saw the hit. I would have teched there. I would have got hit. Yes, Dudley can punish that pretty well with his low jump. That's a big weapon in this matchup. I wouldn't be surprised if this might be a little bit in Dudley's favor, even though I think Makoto's generally a better character. He has good counterplay against her. That was a failed light machine gun. Oh yeah, I didn't update it in my game. Do I have a mod here? Moogle. Save me. That was... No, there was no way to save that. that was just reactable and one parry. Well, you just missed it. It's whatever. I dropped that. Uh-oh. That was parry into that, I think. That was super late. Whoa. She couldn't do anything there. Nice. Makoto juggles. That doesn't work mid-screen on like anyone else. Maybe Q. That was... I don't know if that was good. Oh, that time low parry was the play. I would have parried high or done nothing. Doing nothing is not a bad play as Makoto when you activate. You have a lot of invincibility. Ah, yes, Oro. Oro is the one I'm most hyped for because I will main him. You know one thing that got me really hyped? I like went into Shen's stream and I was like, oh, it's Shen, so we're both gonna main Oro once he comes out, right? And Shen's like, oh, actually Oro's one of my favorite characters. Can't wait to main him. Like, he was being serious. He was like, I can't wait to main Oro. Shen is like my favorite pro. And knowing that I'm gonna fucking... Me and him are gonna be playing the same character got me so excited. Shen, if you're out there, I love you. What are these low shorts? You can't even do anything cool. In Street Fighter 4, you can do low short into EX dash punch, but that actually doesn't work in this game. Which means the only thing Makoto can get after low short, because it doesn't work into Super 2 or Super 3, the only thing she can get is either raw low short SA1 or low short light dash punch Link SA1. So, and that's Makoto's only cancelable low. So Makoto's low presence is almost non-existent. And because of that, low short into... Picking SA1 for the low short confirm is actually quite valuable, even though low short light dash punch is actually unsafe. Very grappler mindset. Even though it gives her a single low confirm, it just synergizes super well with her, nice. With her existing mix-up. You think so? I didn't like it. Oh, I couldn't find what you're supposed to do. There are certain things it can do that are really cool. For example, you can now do anti-air bomb, and that's kind of fun. And I can see that the towards throw bomb is actually really good, but it's not that strong. The second bomb was, yeah, it's better. It's cheaper to use. The second bomb was always a threat, I feel, but now you don't have to burn an EX kunai to set it up. The quick bomb, I think it's really good, but the damage is like not as high as like another bomb combo, and the other bomb combos are actually worse because of the bomb hitting, I think. The only thing I could find was the low strong towards roundhouse target combo for the regular bomb combos. It's like you have to do that now. It's like all your routes go into that. Well, I found you could do low strong into slightly delayed cancel, hit grab, right out, and that actually works. Nice. Good confirm. Studley's mad good. Beats in my head.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Love me some Elena. SA2. And Dudley's now using Corkscrew. I wonder what the idea is. Side swap? It'd be cool if side swap was like consistent. I think it is, but I don't know what causes it. I think both players have to back throw, and I think it has to be particular pairs of characters in order for a side swap to happen. Stim Fierce as a poke. Nice combo. If you get a high connect like that, you don't have a whole lot of combos on the ground. If that hit, that led to a juggle. Would have been so cool. Why not air TC after the air parry? Oh, I like Elena now. This is super good for her. Still very much either way. Dudley has a lot of hits that will just kill. That was not one of them. That was that a failed ducking super, I think? Right? I think he wanted ducking super. He could have just done super and it would have juggled, but it would have been a parry that Elena probably could have gotten. Nice. But ducking super made it so she couldn't buffer the parry. Cool. Oh. Send hard punch, kunai, short bomb into medium dash. Yeah.
Final round. Go for it.
That was probably intended to be like low short and not staying short. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. He was probably trying to cancel it to... Oh, yes! The overhead link. That links into SA1 or SA2. And you got the DP juggle from the super. Super on cornered opponent leads to a juggle on most characters, but which... There it was. That time he actually got it. That was the combo I was talking about earlier. Ducking super, so it hits on the other side so you can't buffer the parry. Ooh, the TC might have been good there. There's a TC from that Stain Fierce. I wonder if that would have added an extra hit or not. In Street Fighter 4 you can cancel that Stain Fierce, but in this game you can't. She has no cancelable heavy in this game. Her only cancels are the first hit of Stand Strong, which sucks. Low Strong, which is quite good. And her lights, which are, you know, you have to do them because you don't have any other cancels. And Low Strong still sucks, it's just good because she doesn't have any other cancels. It's like her best one. It's a decent button, but like using it as your only cancel, it's just there for like post parry stuff. There's no mix up with it. It's just like your strongest combo whenever you have a guaranteed opportunity, or like punishes and whatnot. Block a super, low strong, uppercut. Low strong super. Yeah, fuck him. He's not gonna do it. That's either 1 or 2 frames post freeze if you're point blank to get the parry, so it's quite tight. I don't remember how much. Same with SA1 is also really hard. I think SA1 is 1 frame post freeze, and SA2 is 2 frames post freeze, but don't quote me. SA1 is, I think, marginally faster, like 1 frame faster. SA2 can be really slow though if you're not point blank. Oh, he could have reacted. He probably buffered a follow up. Crouch Fierce. That cancels an Omega. Remember that game? Oh, he could have blocked there too. No super. He didn't have it. I like Dudley here 10 times out of 10. Oh! Full anti-air. Stand strong. Caught the limb. That back roundhouse is super cool because it counterpokes most buttons that the opponent can do in that context that he just did it. But also you can't parry it because it never hits. Parrying the rose makes the follow-up mix-up a lot harder. But it enables easier parrying for the follow-up mix-up, so it's like a parry is good if you want to do more parries. So Elena probably parried several times but didn't get the parry direction right. Nice! Parry and punish. Stand like kick uppercut is sadly fairly good for Elena. Moogle! Didn't you change it? Yeah, I finished the OT rando. I took about 7 hours. He had super there, didn't he? I think he either fucked it up or didn't go for it. Looked like he didn't go for it. Ooh, scary. It's that counter poke in action. You can't parry it because it doesn't hit, but it beats most buttons. You got the fucking sword! Can't you change my game? There we go. He reacted. You can't? Oh, you gotta be like a fucking... Aw, man, do I have to do it? Dizzy. Deadly's Dizzy is like the rarest Dizzy you see. There are a lot of characters who never Dizzy ever. Totally can.
Go for it.
Not common though. When's the last time you saw a Yun Dizzy someone? Never. Ken also rarely gets Dizzies. Oh! Oh! Cool! EX uppercut maybe. That was a lot of combo already though. That's more than I would have gotten. It's alright, it's alright. That was maybe still worth. I'm not even joking. Oh no, it wasn't. She's not dead. Nice. Dudley had the reads, she had to wake up parrying. Wake up parry was not even a bad play there. If she got the direction right, that was GG for her. If you get the first parry for that super, it's really easy. It's just 5 parries and it's inconsistent timing. It's just the fastest, it's the normal fastest speed for parries. Which is every 17 frames, I think. Tut, 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 tut. Like that. He had a super confirm. Super would have been good there. It would have nearly dizzied Dudley. Or maybe actually dizzied him. Now he can probably win without super. I would spend it anyway if he gets an opportunity. Combo from the jump. Aura's jump heavies are really shitty to combo from. It's not too hard. It's hard-ish. Wait, did you get it? Or did you not get it? Can Dudley punish that? I feel like he probably can't, but he might be able to with like reversal super, reversal heavy super. No, probably not. Pushback's probably too high. The range on SA3 sucks. Even with the heavy version, it's bad. He went for the juggle! Oh, he dropped the super confirm. That juggle's super cool. Hold on, I want to look at it. I picked it up as my first fighting game. So that juggle does all its damage when the opponent lands. So if you're going for the juggle, you better pick up a combo that does more damage than the letting them land, which is very difficult. Almost always, Necros just let it drop. Bob in Tekken has the same thing. He's got a command grab that does all of its damage when the opponent hits the ground, and he can pick up a juggle out of it. But you've got to really work to do more damage than the command grab just does naturally. But I think with Bob, the opponent can tech the landing and reduce the damage. But if you do a juggle, they can't tech the landing. The skill ceiling of Third Strike is very high. Nice, nice, nice. Great little moment. It's cool that he got hit and he buffered a parry anyway, which is a good habit. I learned this game against human opponents with no arcade mode and no training mode. I just played over and over. And it was my first fighting game, competitively. So if I did it, you can do it. Maybe. I did have a bit of a natural disposition, perhaps. A natural disposition is about 80% attitude, I find. Nice, air throw. Oh, this guy. Why do people like this exist? And by people, I mean robots. Bannerino.
Prepare to strike. Now.
It's hard to punish though. Even with the parry, it's like not any easier to punish. OTC was possible. Oh, there we go. Neko was ready for the OTC. He probably was thinking about it too. Oh, not that time. It makes it a mix. He wanted down back fierce maybe? Down fierce was a super weird thing to do there. Down back fierce would have been very natural. Is it strong? Nope, too far. Elena? I mean not Elena. Ibuki might have to do something weird. I hate when Ibuki players do that to me. It's such a simple little sequence.
Final round.
I don't know if she can still super if you parry the Hien. Nice, sweet punish. That was really cool. If that back roundhouse hit, he would have been able to link super, but it just fully whiffed. So kind of whack. Wrong version. There's the down back fierce. That back roundhouse is kind of cool because if she hits a button, it loses to the back roundhouse, I think. Maybe it can win. Oh, there's fucking parry fest between these two. This is weird. Oh yeah, that +7 stand jab. Oh, the double. Only one hit though. That was a very difficult situation after he got the super knockdown though. You can't quick stand that. He's in SF5. He's in the background of one of the stages. Love the Ryu color. Secret color. The blue headband. The clean gi. Crouch fierce. Oh my god, these counter pokes. Oh shit. I feel like SF3 has a reputation for being extremely, like, I don't know, for having a jank neutral. But I feel like this game has one of the best neutrals for, like, counter poking. Where it's possible, but it's not free. I feel like it's too easy in SF5, but maybe that's me speaking as a Sakura player. What? He could have done anything. Probably buffered like half circle forward kick and then just was too early or something. He could have jabbed and he would have won. Oh, cool parry. What was Reef's play there? I don't think he had one. Super. After that parry, there wasn't a whole lot of good things to do. I say one Reef, by the way. Not a bad super by any means. It's not a great super. Oh, that he could have done better than that. Scratch pieces. He's doing. I was about to say he's doing very few EX moves for an SA1 Ryu. There we go. Checking some EX fireballs. I read a post one time that said EX fireball. I forget. It was on like Shuriken forums. It was like EX fireball in this game. Where was YouTube comment? EX fireball in this game is like regular fireball in SF2. Yes. Ryu's other two supers both only stuck one bar. So not only can you not hold as much EX, but also you lose the threat of super if you ever use EX. Red parry there is the play. It's hard to do though. I never go for it, but it's the play. Nice. This kills. Juggle. Yes. Yes! Aw. If he never put Ryu down, I would have got hype. I really like this Necro one for the double super. I often think about the double super. I'm like, oh man, it'd be cool if Necro did it. And then the Necros never do it, but this guy did. This guy's doing a lot of the advanced Necro stuff, which is really cool. You don't get to see that very often. Was that deliberate? Or did he want a drill? I feel like this Necro's gone for instant jump like kick a few times. All his air dares. Shoot down backbreaker, loses almost all jump normals. Oh, too early! Punish was wrong. I think he did the medium one too, so it was a punish. Oh! Ooh, he got them all. He got every single one. Down back fierce times 6 plus stand jab. You love to see it. And the dizzy. That combo only works on, I think, 3 characters. It works on Urien, it works on Hugo. It might work on Q. And I think it works on Alex. Maybe 4. I don't know, I'm not sure about a lot of those. He hit a button, I think. No, he didn't. Alright, heavy spin hook. Yep. Back medium kick, medium spin hook. Oh, EX. Nice. Good punish. Oh, quick clap hit. Ego confirmed. That's free. You don't even need to cancel the super, you can just link it. That was been unparryable. That's why he did it. Wow. The strong's a good button. That's not great. It's like a bad button, but it's a button that Hugo needs. It's the glue that pulls them together. It's good indication of a master Hugo, I feel. The more they hit that. Oh, that's not the right punish. Back medium kick. It's like a 50-50 to be able to heavy spin hook SA3. I'm surprised you would ever go for that. What the fuck? Red. Oh. That red was super clean. What did he try to do? Light shoot down backbreaker would have made sense. Actually, light lariat would have made sense if it worked. I think he might have just thought that worked, because that would have given him a side switch, right? That would have been like kind of good. That would have killed Beyond Maul. That's one frame every time. Oh, that might have been a punish.
You win.
The Roxy. That's Hugo's default color. What the fuck? Why isn't her hair not pink?
Now.
Does Hugo have a punish there? That was not a punish. Light, headbutt in general is extremely obnoxious for Hugo in this matchup. He can't duck it, and it's like plus on block, I think. At the very least, it's safe on block. He's like the only character who can't duck it or one of them. Oh, cool. That had to be partitioned. That was a really neat little moment. And here's a cross-up unblockable. What? Did I what? Does Hugo have a frame 1 airborne move? He just did. He was frame 1 airborne. What the fuck is that? Shoot down backbreaker? Huh? I never knew Hugo had one. What the fuck? That's strong. Do you see that? He poked through the mirror with it. Indicative of mastery.
Prepare to strike. Now.
What was that? I can't think of anything it would be except shoot down. I did not think Hugo had a frame 1 airborne move. Nice. Oh, he did it again! He escaped across up unblockable by doing frame 1 airborne. Badass. This Hugo's good. Oh, he's dead.
Final round. Go for it.
Nice slow forward. A good Hugo is one of the scariest characters to fight. Nice towards Fierce. That does a ton of dizzy. You only get like one thing there, and it's hard to get shoot down. So towards Fierce is a really good thing to do there. You can also do like a EX clap, I think. Might be. This matchup's pretty even, I think. Might be like very slightly in Urian's favor. Anti-air shoot down, probably jump in parry, or just a late jump in button or something. Nice, that's a punish. Quite a lot of recovery on the end of cherry tackle. That definitely hit in time.
Are you ready? Go.
Pretty sure this matchup is a little bit in Ryu's favor. That dizzy bar is kind of big on Hugo. Tension is not as good on him, but he does have a hard time getting out of the way. Oh yeah, meaty fucking fireball into non-meaty, into fucking non-combo donkey kick. Oh no! Having a sweet parried or a low forward parried and not canceling. Ooh! No, that might have been. I don't know. He should have had more strongs. He just didn't get it in time. I don't think clap creates a JP5 state. I think it's like JP3.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Like less even. I don't know. Crouch Fierce? One hit only. Nice, he probably parried on the way down. He could have confirmed that. That would have been nice. Everything he's doing is nice. Everything I'm seeing is like super high skill. Yeah, that was a useless engine. He played that exactly right, the Hugo player. Just wait and parry. Don't fuck around. He was far enough away that he could react to the Denshin release and just parry it, which is what he did. Oh, instant air parry. He probably already jumped by that point, but jumping was the wrong play. Good play by the Ryu.
Final round. Now.
Instant air, jump down Fierce. That's not, it doesn't have continuous attacking state. Oh, nice. That looks super whack. I don't like this. No, I like it now. Yep. Backdash. Wow. If that was EX Donkey, that would be nuts. I don't know if he had it at the time. Roundhouse. It's a good button for exactly that. Ryu's playing this perfect. This is so hard to win. You can get one hit? Yeah. One hit was good because it meant that he got a hard knockdown. And because he got a hard knockdown, the super was safe. As long as Hugo gets... Oh, did he win? Wow! He was down so much, he completely stole that back. Hold on, from the one hit super onward. Look at that! Anyway, that super would have been punishable if he didn't get that hit, but because he got that hit, he had Oki instead. God, what a fucking... What good play. How great. This is super high level. Pretty much everyone here is a killer. I'd hate to fight any of these people. I mean, I would love it, but like, I would hate to have to win against any of these people. I think everyone here is my superior. Oh, that combo? That combo's from up close, but he was really far out and it looked kind of weird. Yeah, he still got it. Strong didn't hit on its first active frame, I don't think. Necro like recovered into it after a little bit. Oh, super! Super! Both of those lit the super. In fact, both crush jabs lit the super. It was definitely good to spend, I think. You get a lot of damage, you get a lot of stun, you get a lot of Oki. If you can land super, especially if you've got full bar, if you can land super, you always should. Oh, that was nice. That's like one of those confirms you dream about and drool over. It's like, oh man, if I ever low parry that particular normal. But how often do you, like, I guess he was expecting exactly that. Oh, another one. This Necro is probably like, ugh. Because he probably did that trying to catch a low parry from Hugo or something. Different color. Different Necro? We'll never know. SA1. That's usually seen as the preferred super in this matchup. It's hard to dizzy Hugo, and SA1 is really good for controlling his jumps, and if you control his jumps, you control his whole ass movement. It's very annoying to parry. Ooh, the taunt! That increases the defense. He didn't really have a real confirm for that though. So it was a little bit ballsy. That's good. I don't know. Buffered the parry. Oh, almost all of it. That was like the last hit. What a shame. Well, he avoided most of the damage anyway. Oh, that was nice. So Hugo's looking for that. It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's like the reward of a successful Stand Fierce is pretty low. The chances of a Stand Fierce being on hit instead of on block is pretty low. And then if the parry is successful, the punish damage is quite high, higher than the Stand Fierce. It almost seems like it's in Hugo's favor, even though it obviously isn't. Cute. Low short? Super? Low short first. Well, he just did the super too late. But the low short kind of makes it easier, I find. You can buffer the motion during the low short. So it's kind of like, you know, you can do it faster. No, you're not actually doing it faster. He's trying to catch a limb. That's not that hard to punish, I don't think. I think Hugo just fucked it up. You can, like, react. There's a little period where you can react, and I think Hugo can just SPD no matter what. Even though he was so far away, when he got pulled in there, he still looked like he was in SPD range comfortably. Nice. That's like a fucking plan in this matchup. Raw super? I would've. It might have been low short raw super. Raw super's good here. Okay. Jump strong. Another low-key super good button for patching up Hugo's terrible weaknesses. It's got good speed and a good hitbox, which most of his other air normals don't really have. Well, they have good lateral range, but having a good hitbox and having good lateral range are not always the same thing. Jump strong tends to interact very favorably with a lot of anti-air and air-to-air scenarios. Like that. He tried to parry that, but it wasn't in range. It's kind of good for Necro, if anything. Oh, I think that can work. It's very screen position dependent to do that combo at all, I think. Necro's still in this, but he has to land like a super. Or like a something big. Hugo's not giving him anything. Yeah, there was nothing doing there. Any of those hits would have beaten almost any normal Necro could have done. And all of them were unparryable because all of them just whiffed. That was a really good example of like there was really nothing to do. It was a good example of play that's like not weak to parries, which is like a very high level skill in this game. Being able to play low risk. It's like, everything in this game is so risky by design. Being able to play without taking any sort of risks, even against something unlikely. I usually just do it with air normals. I usually just play endgame by jumping. Or I can do that. Or I was good at that. It depends a little on the matchup, but most air dairs lead to nothing. Nice. EX Donkey was the play, he fucked it up. See how high he got that Sermon House? Because he got it that high, it was safe on parry. Nice. He was so far in the corner that it was probably the play to do, running Lariat. That's like the single scenario that Hugo uses non-light Lariat. I should really say non-EX Lariat. Hugo's Lariat is like a hilariously bad special move. But it's like Hugo's only special move that hits. I mean, this is clap, but they kind of work in entirely different scenarios. Nice. That Ryu did wake up parry, and Hugo did a clap that caught the parries. Ryu didn't do parry into block. The clap just hit too late for the parry to still be active. No, this is super good play by the Hugo. That was nice. I mean, it kind of brought Ryu back. It's still bad. I'd still give this to Hugo most of the time. That low short combo led to nothing anyway. Oh, that's it. He might have been able to do EX Lariat there. That usually... EX Lariat's pretty shitty. I don't remember if you can do 2 low jabs to EX Lariat at all, let alone after a cross-up where you're not point blank. Nice. Really good punish. He was like not close enough that down Fierce was going to work reliably, I think. The taunt. That's a bit of a wild play. I don't think that was necessary 90% of the time. Ryu's taunt increases his dizzy recovery, but 1 doesn't really do that much. Oh, he got stunned after all, but he died too. Ryu can stack up to 3 of his taunt, but the differences between each taunt are pretty minimal. So you really need like 2 or 3 to make a significant difference from 0. This is a super good Hugo. That was high parry, I saw it. That was too. I don't know what that was. You can just mix people up with their parry direction if they're being really aggressive with parries. That's one way to punish parries, just be right over and over with the direction you attack. It's a kind of more risky way to blow up parry. The less risky way is, of course, just to throw it or something. Or to not attack. Delay attack.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Another anti-air that was not unsafe on parry. It's the little things. Hugo's so big when he's jumping. A lot of mirrors stocked. This could turn around very rapidly. Oh, he did anti-air parry. I do that. Empty jump throw beats that, sort of. Nice. That's safe. He got a hard knockdown. That was a super useful one. Cross up unblockable. Got it. Playing some ping pong. Now we should get another one for the win. Wow, nice. Perfect. I said it. I was like, look at all that meter. This could rapidly turn around. And then it did. 2 cross up unblockables. All of a sudden, Urian won.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
It's a shame there's like no characters in this game with a command grab. Yin Yang have one, but it's not really good for blowing up parries. It's good at blowing up me wake up parries. That's about it. Q's the slow as shit. That leaves Hugo and Makoto, who have quite good ones. Even though there's a few command grabs in this game, I like to think of Hugo and Makoto as the only grapplers. They both have the grappler playstyle, if you know what I mean. That's safe. If you play SF5, you might look at EX headbutt and be like, how the fuck is that? Safe. But in this game, it recovers way faster. Nice! You get a Stand Fierce here. He actually went for a second tackle, so that was super good. That was more optimal than the Stand Fierce. After the second tackle or the Stand Fierce, the combo's over though. Nice, that's reactable. It's like hard to react to, but it's reactable. There's a lot of things Dudley can do on Wake Up. That roundhouse is very rewarding, but you can see it. And if you see it in low parry, there's nothing he can do to save it because it's not cancelable. So it's reactable and it has a hard counter. Makoto's free. Even if it just led to a regular ass Stand Fierce. If the ability to combo out of it was taken out of the picture, then Hugo, because it has more range. And I think it's faster too. Pretty nice. He had one more tackle there, but it would have been a nightmare to hit. That actually hit before before the crossover block was even in the picture. Can Urian can just jump over Necro in the corner, huh? Whenever you can jump over someone in the corner, then it doesn't really matter whether you have a cross-up or not. Oh, this is deadly. Yup. Oh, if he got that combo, that would have been so cool. Oh, he dropped that too. He could have already won. He could have already won meterless. I'm not even joking. I don't expect. This is good for Urian to just get some bar. This is a super hard round to win, and not worth burning any meter. That's an unfortunate truth about Urian, is that like his meter is so precious that sometimes losing the round and keeping the meter is better. That's not true for almost any character in this game, but it's true for Urian, it's true for Chun-Li. Almost every other character, they just take whatever super opportunity they see, it doesn't matter. It's like the only supers that you would really want to preserve are like so rewarding that you might as well spend them no matter what the health values are. Like you could be a 10% Ryu versus like a 100% opponent, and if you get a Shinshoryu opportunity, like Shinshoryu is going to do so much damage that after you land it, you're one combo from killing them, so it's not even like bad to spend. Even though it's a lot of meter to commit. But Urian spends one bar for an opportunity to spend another bar. And if he spends both bars and still loses that round, it's catastrophic. Nice. This Urian's super good. Oh, yeah, no, I think he wanted that. That doesn't do anything near the mirror, by the way. It doesn't remove hits or anything. Makes you feel good about yourself. You don't get meter for it, you don't get anything.
Prepare to strike now.
It's like it's not bad. It's dangerous if Urian's close to you, which he wasn't there, so there was no downside to it. Nice. The timing for that parry is probably different than the timing of a parry of a 2-hit Crutch Fierce, so that's probably a mix-up. However, jump buttons actually beat Crutch Fierce, so... That was really good. The backdash was very smart there. He was too close to be able to reliably reaction parry the Denjin. So he actually used Urian's pretty good backdash to get out of the way. Oh, that link! Ryu actually could have cancelled that. That was confirmed. This Urian's going for a lot of raw Crutch Fierce anti-air, and I feel like Ryu Jump Roundhouse will just beat it. It doesn't look like he's buffering a parry. Nice EX mirror. That comes out really quick. You can stuff it. I was going to say unlike SF5, but now in SF5 you can stuff it too. It's not frame 1, it's like frame 2. Or I think it is frame 1 that it comes out, but it still won't come out if there is a hitbox in Urien on frame 1. So like, it's kind of like frame 2. Tackle, 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 tackle. Fierce, strong. The juggle state he got was anti-air fireball, which is only JP 1. So each tackle adds 1, and he can go up to about 6. 6, but it's like a fuzzy 6, because if he does quick hits for the final ones, he can get like 7 or more. Like if he did like 5, if he did anti-air fireball, 4 tackles, and then EX headbutt, both hits of EX headbutt would connect, I think. He's good. Knee drop, and that's an unblockable. Who knows what Necro did. This guy's double tackles are really clean. Those are hard to do. That's like the mark of a skilled Urien, because it's really optimal, but it's very difficult. You need really good charge buffering. It's not a partition, but it's a very precise buffer. That's probably a punish, the crouch jab on the block tackle. It's a very shitty punish, but like I don't know if Necro can do better. The knee drop hit the limb. Oftentimes when knee drop hits a limb, it doesn't knock down, but that time it did. Nice. Unfortunately, you only get a combo of your SA1 Urien there. I don't think either hit of the EX tackle in this game cancels the super. But you can link a super 1 after it. Headbutt? Yeah, that was smart. Necro had no good escape there. Necro does have frame 1 airborne on half circle back punch. But I think even if he was frame 1 airborne, he would have just died. Because he had very low HP. Like you just, if you're doing frame 1 airborne, you still commit to eating the mirror. Plus whatever juggle Urien can scrounge up. Look how fast that recovers. I think he wanted to buffer that into super. Maybe he read quick stand or something. That looks super awkward. Nice. That buffer, you see that? Low strong, or back strong anti-air into electricity. The electricity was totally safe. Nice dizzy. And if there was parry, he would have had to parry the electricity too. That back fierce got grabbed. Urien has a lot of meter. He's spending 1 bar just for a prayer. The prayer's looking kind of nice. Oh, I don't like it anymore. Okay, yeah, it's still looking okay. No, it's not looking that okay anymore. Oh, look at all the damage he's done, though. It didn't feel like there was that much damage. Great parry. I look for that myself in this matchup. Oh, that was great. This is now possible for Necro. I think he got him. 1 hit only? Actual airborne frames on backdash? Why does he have that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this dizzy's, I think. No? Oh no, not even close. I thought that did a lot more than it did. Oh, I like Urien now. Necro's gotta like land a super using it on the meter. This Urien's real good. I wonder if this is like, what's his name, Pierre? I really do wonder who this Urien is, though. Nice. Got the custom unblockable. ED mirror, light mirror. Unblockable. That was actually good that he got the cross under. Normally that's a little bad, but the positioning ended up being super strong for him. I don't know if he did it on purpose or not. He could have confirmed super there. Wouldn't have been easy though. You have to buffer that really quick. Wake up parry is pretty hungry. Interesting juggle. Weird to see that second hit of Crouch Fierce in a juggle. Another custom unblockable. He Crouch Fierce too soon. Some of the mirror hits were after the Crouch Fierce, so it fucked up his juggle count. Like badly. He had to like pause before the Crouch Fierce. I have to deal with that too. Oro also has to deal with that. That's like a little thing about the Aura unblockable that you probably wouldn't think about unless you were the Aura. Is if you launch too early, you'll get the launch. Because the first hit of Sandstorm launches, you need to launch after the super's already done hitting. And how long the super takes to hit has a lot of factors, because it hits slower if the opponent parries. Nice. That wasn't too bad for Ryu to burn, I think. Like, he didn't really lose anything for it being parried. And if it hit, he won. Ryu's engine is not super duper precious. That was hungry by the Urian. Sweep probably punishes that. He just missed it there. It might depend on how meaty the tackle is. Anti-air parry, but Ryu hit the button really late, I think. I think Urian probably... Oh! Unlike most fireballs, Denjin will actually drill through a mirror, but it gets slowed down. Nice. Oh, no Ender. He didn't have EX, so the Ender would have just been like Light Tatsu or something. Medium donkey kick. If Ryu can get a meter, this becomes dire, and it's looking like he's going to build it pretty easily. There it is. I don't like the raw. Okay, something. I don't really like it though, because even though it worked, it wasn't super rewarding. He's kind of in the same position he was already in. Oof. That was a super critical tackle to hit. Urian kind of stole that back. I would have given that to Ryu like 9 times out of 10. Ryu kind of blundered to let that comeback happen. That was like the one thing he could still lose for. Throw was the play there. He tried to hit Stand Fierce, it looks like. Did he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Stand Fierce. Stand Fierce was never the play. What the fuck? Ryu, what are you thinking? Throw was great there. No, it looked like a stand jab. Okay, it wasn't a Stand Fierce. Probably an attempt at a throw. I don't know why he threw the fireball at the Aegis. This is good. Oh, I would have... no, holding it was not the play. I would have held it there. And I would have got jumped in on. Oh, he fucked up the confirm. He saw the low short hit. But it hit like a fucking headbutt or something. That Japanese name is like gibberish. The way you wrote it. Liza Moon? Do? Is that pronounced do? I don't think it is. Zoo. You write it do. It's pronounced zoo. You never see that character. Nice. Really clean punish. It is very stylish. Nice. I think that was optimal there. That was, I saw it. Yeah! He did the frame 1 airborne in the Necro, I think. I don't think he actually got the reversal, but the mirror wasn't hitting frame 1 anyway. But then he just got knocked over, and Urian took the nice opportunity to jump over him in the corner. Cool little TC. He could have done a lariat there. It wouldn't have been huge, but it was free. He dropped. Kind of cool way to get out of the corner. Kind of hard to chase, or I could chase it. You know how well Necro can. Like, I'm sure he can get a punish, but a good punish. Necro weathered the storm. It's like good if you can get out of two Aegises in the corner and not let Urien build the third Aegis. Aegis. But he died anyway. It's really a nightmare scenario being cornered by Urien with 2 bars. I want to say it nullifies it. Because I think the way that Necro's electricity super works is it bounces... It might like bounce back one of them. I think it bounces back one of them. Because it's normally 3 hits, but I think it's 3 separate projectiles, so like 2 of them nullify each other. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Aegis is a super OP super on a otherwise somewhat underwhelming character. Urien is like super well balanced. Urien either has a slight advantage or a slight disadvantage against the whole cast. He's one of the most balanced characters in the game. It's because his super is really equally broken on everyone. And he's like a pretty mediocre character apart from the super. He's usually regarded to be a top tier overall. I mean, not top tier, like a high tier. He doesn't suffer a lot against Akuma, but it's his worst matchup, I would say. That or like probably Chun-Li or something. Akuma has teleport against Mirror, but that's not a huge deal. It's just nice. And more importantly, Akuma has good neutral against him. Air Fireball is nice. Tatsu on block is nice. And a lot of his buttons are just generally good versus Urien. Third Strike is structured so that one tool cannot be broken. You need like a kit to be broken. Akuma's kit is pretty good against Hugo. But it's not like one thing that just fucks up Urien. It's not one thing that fucks him up though. The mid-screen? What the fuck was that? I doubt that works on the whole cast. I doubt that works on that many characters at all. Yeah, it's a skill check for sure. That's a good way to put it. It's like if you can red parry the last hit of hard Tatsu in a way that doesn't make you unsafe against medium Tatsu, for example. Being able to red parry the last hit of hard Tatsu at all. Chun SA1 would still be a high tier character. For Chun-Li, it's two pieces that are coming together and make her broken as well. It's not just the super. The super is actually not too crazy for Chun SA2. It's an annoying parry, but it's not like the fact that it's such a hard parry is the reason it's good. I like that. Yeah, Chun-Li's Kara throw is mega good, and it also has excellent synergy with low forward. And low forward's confirmability. In a vacuum, SA2 is not crazy for Chun-Li. It's the fact that it does so much damage and that she can confirm it so easily off of something that's also a core mix-up. I don't think that's true at all for Ken or Dudley. I don't even think it's true for Yun. I think Yun is pretty strong even without Gane. I was just saying I don't think it's true for Chun-Li. Yum you would have the easiest argument for, I think. I would say that's a great description of Urien. Underwhelming with one tool that puts him over the edge.
Trash. Are you ready? Go.
Nice. I can't even remember the last time I had a Yang player pick say Ambu against me. Yang is not reliant on a super at all. It's really just because his supers are a little mediocre. And he has good EX. A good EX. The best EX. Was that a punish? What was it? Is that really a punish? Dolly just has that? That's nice. Medium machine gun blow against blocked hit grab. Half circle forward kick. That's cool. I wish I had that. That move's pretty minus on block, but Oro is so garbage at punishing that kind of thing. Oro has the best punish in the game if he's next to you, and some of the worst in the game if he's not next to you. It's not minus a billion, it's probably like minus like 15 at worst. But I didn't. Dudley's normally kind of bad at punishing that stuff too. That was light super, didn't hit. Dudley really struggles with mid-range punishes. That's like his biggest weakness as a character. But that was a good example of a mid-range punish. Ducking super is like the glue that holds Dudley together. Because that's a mid-range punish that's actually super good. Like for example, a max range hit grab from Oro, I think Dudley can't punish at all except with ducking super. I think that was a punish. That's really hard to punish for me. You have to red parry for the reliable punish. Fortunately, it has a reliable red parry timing and it's not super risky. Dudley does get a hard knockdown if you miss it. If he uses SA2, he has a good mid-range punish. But then he has other weaknesses. SA2 is good, it just is way worse than the other two. You give up more than you get. Minus 13 to minus 17. So I said minus 15 at worst. That was not correct. Minus 17 is worse than minus 15. Cool. He parried multiple times expecting hard Tatsu. That was light Tatsu. I think Ryu's would go for light Tatsu like all the time. Ooh, scary proximity. Nice. Dudley needs SA1 or SA3 to combo out of overhead, and that is very important to his core mix-up.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter.
Getting a nice mid-range mix-up doesn't justify losing overhead combo. He also can't juggle in Tensei 2. Well, he can, but not well. Meanwhile, the juggles in Tensei 1 or SA3 are quite good. Worst collection of supers is Alex free. 12 Super 1 is actually a pretty good super. SA3 is a meme. SA2 is, I think, kind of bad in general. But SA1 is alright. You only need one super to you know, because you can only pick one super at a time, so you only need one of them to be good. But Alex doesn't even have one of them being good. Alex has two absolutely garbage ones, and then one that's like still garbage, but like viable.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I would say every other character besides those two has decent supers overall. Nice. They are very cool. They both suck. Nice. You can do parry into hyper bomb. Situationally, you can do parry into stun gun. Usually you can't, but you know, sometimes you can. That's the problem with stun gun, is even when you get parry, like you can't follow most parries with medium chop. If you could do parry into medium chop into stun gun, it would actually be really good. Car throw. Sick counter pokes. A true reversal. I guess. SA2 gives him a true reversal. Both of them are really bad reversals.
You win. Now.
Actually, I think you can reversal SA3 as well. I think it's invincible on the way up.
Fighters ready.
SA3, you can't combo into, generally speaking. You can only combo into it from anti-air / elbow cancel, which you never get, or medium or heavy chop, which you never get. And if you can't combo into it, then you're doing it neutral. And if you do it in neutral, then the opponent can anti-air you, and every single character can anti-air it. It's super rewarding when it hits, but it's like almost impossible to land if the opponent just knows the escape. As for SA1, it's a hit grab with small range. I mean, not a hit grab. It's a real grab, but it's got small range, and it's a grab super that doesn't hit on frame 1, so you can just hold up post freeze. Healing.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Ironically, SA1 after hard chop only barely does more damage than just a raw SA1. Alex SA2 is garbage too. Notably, it's ridiculously unsafe on block. He has very few confirms into super in general. Cool juggles. And then if it doesn't hit point blank, the opponent can fall out of it and punish Alex. And if it's blocked, the opponent only blocks a single hit and then gets a jump in combo punish. So it does like next to no chip. Medium punch flash chop, and Alex doesn't even get to do that because it fucking sucks. Most things, even if you parry, you can't follow with a chop. It's only like very particular attacks. Like rats to you if you manage to parry fucking Alex like down fierce and then heavy chop. Like that'll combo. Or rather, like it'll be a true punish. But most things, if you parry like a medium, you can't follow with a chop. I wonder what Oro's EX hit grab would be like. It's a nice thought. Maybe like 5 swings, a little bit extra damage. That'd be a fun change for him. Nice anti-air background house. She's, I think, actually airborne for that, so if she gets hit out of it, it doesn't lead to a jumping combo.
Prepare to strike. Now.
If you had if that launched, that'd be nutty. Even if it did no damage, it would be crazy. Even if it did no damage and it was JP3, I would fucking love that. 3 would be like the worst number, just thinking about it. Like anything else would be better. Oh. Super was good there. Maybe he wanted DP actually. The parry for that is pretty easy, but getting the first parry is very difficult if you didn't already parry pre-freeze. And if you don't get the first one. You can red parry it, but red parry is never easy. But that's not a super duper hard red parry. If I was that Necro, I would have gone for 1 block into red parry sequence. I probably would have missed it, but you know, I think, I don't know in a match, but in training mode I'd probably get that half the time, or maybe 1 out of 3. I don't think it's super duper hard. In a match is always a different question though. Nice. Yes, I think. No, Vampire Savior. I want to say yeah. Alpha didn't have EX moves at all. Neither did Street Fighter 2. So this is the first Street Fighter with EX anything. And Street Fighter 4 was the first EX command grab. I don't know anything about Darkstalkers or Night Warriors, so I don't know how the meters work in that game. You can definitely spend a bar to do a grab though. Like every character has that. Every character has several of them. That cross-up dive kick, nice block. Jesus Christ. That made me nauseous just looking at it. Oh, a second parry was such a good play there. I think so. Lilith for sure had one. A lot of characters did. Ugh. Yeah, everyone.
Are you
I didn't
ready?
want to say everyone with a certainty, but like, I knew almost everyone did. I didn't want to say like fucking, what's his name? The sarcophagus guy. I don't know if he has one. Nice red, holy shit. The dash DP! That's hard to do, and it's like optimal. They're staying strong. Anacharis. Snare Roundhouse is unthrowable. Think. Yeah. This is super cool to see SA1 Elena going for like a bunch of EX stuff.
Final round. Go for it.
Talmane does not. Oh, I think Elena actually had a punish there. That activate. Oh my god, that activate. He actually picked that up. Elena could parry that, but it was not. Parrying didn't let her out. Good throw. Power throw. Ooh, super would have actually worked there. Nice. Super! The first. I think Yama's going for red parries.
You win.
The one time could have been a fluke. It would be a weird fluke. But the fact that he got hit twice by the second hit only made it look like a red parry.
Battle. Go for
He
it.
was going for red parry there. Which is a super good habit, by the way. But because those both... But they were standing opponent, but I think Elena can link super either way.
Are you ready? Go.
ES for upgraded specials makes more sense, I feel. Because it's got the S, like special. Great pickup. Holy shit. Oh. Almost a great pickup. What a sad world. Oh my god, these fucking failed punishes. Imagine a whiffed yawn up kick and you punish it with low short into needle that doesn't combo. I think he thought he was going to be on the other side and he tried light axe. I think he thought Yum was going to go over his head.
Fight is ready. Engage.
That looked horrible. I imagine that matchup is garbage. Yun hasn't been in that many games, so it's like pretty easy to say no to that. I think he's not seen as... He's in both CBS2 and Alpha 3. Alpha 3, he's not in a version that people play. And CBS2, I don't often see him anyway. And apart from that, it's fucking Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 3. And those he's really good. Yenna's so nasty when he's played well. Capcom Fighting Jam. I thought all the SF3 characters were really good. I don't know though. I'll play it. I forgot about that game.
Are you ready? Go.
I like forget who's good in that game. I feel like I think most of the Darkstalkers were good. And then like some of the SF3 cast. Oh, big. She might kill. I said it might kill, but I'm still kind of surprised that it killed. He had a unique juggle. He had like an easy... It's never easy, but he had like a easier Keeper Jin
Prepare to strike.
because it was crouching Hugo. He was very wide and hit stun for a long time. Nice. do.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Third still alive. Stand strong towards fierce. Ooh, are those Carapalms? Is that what that is? They weren't like full Carapalm loops. But I think that you're supposed to do two towards medium kicks to get extra range between each palm. But he was only doing one towards medium kick. And I wonder if he was making up the distance with the Kara. I think that's what was happening. No, he's dead though.
You win.
Yeah, there are whole fighting games that only have 10 characters.
Into the heat of battle.
Such as X-Men Children of the Atom. It could be a character-specific thing, yeah. Necro is really wide when falling. He's one of the wider characters. He's very easy to juggle. Almost everyone has easy juggles against him. Ken can get double DPs against him with no Kara. Whereas struggles are free as fuck. Can work with pretty much any timing. I think Dudley gets some unique juggles mid-screen against him that most characters don't get. Generally speaking, Necro is extremely juggle-friendly in a way that's unfavorable for him. Colleen. Cool! Cool buffer. Actually, it said 2-hit combo, so maybe it wasn't a cool buffer, maybe it sucked. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Heavy DP, medium Tatsu. If you want my actual answer for who it will be, either Fong or Rashid or both. They are too tied to the lore. They will come back. Anyone else is a crapshoot. But Fong or Rashid are almost guaranteed, I feel. I think Fong has the single best odds of coming back. Fong is dead, but then he had like a fucking... He's not. He had like an outro thing with like another character who will probably eventually be a playable character. Phantom or some bullshit. He's still around. Who died in story mode? Him. One of the dolls. Bison Nash. And then Nikali just kind of fucked off. Nice. I want to say 4.
Are you ready? Go.
But I could be wrong. Maybe 3. And I remember he died in Alpha 2. He definitely dies in Alpha 3. Definitely dies in SF2. Definitely dies in SF5. Gen died in his own story, I think. He like wanted that one last match against Nakuma, but that got retconned in SF4 by him being alive. Yes, Fong is bottom 5, but that's really more of just a player thing. Players do not play ugly characters, and players do not play weird characters. And Fong is an ugly, weird character. Players also do not play characters with long limbs. Necro gets played even though he has long limbs. He's unique. And I mean long limbs in like the Zangief way. I mean long limbs in like the Dawson way. He's also hard. He's an unnatural playstyle. People also do not play hard characters. People only play hard characters if they are also waifus. You think Jury sees, like, a decent amount of play right now. If Jury was easy to play, she would be the most popular character free in SF4 and SF5. I don't think Lucia is that hard. I've been playing a lot of Lucia lately. I think if Lucia was there since launch, she would have a lot of players by now. It's right now it's like, why bother? I don't think Urian had a punish. Yeah, I think Manat's one of the least played characters in SF5, and she is a waifu. I think she's bottom 5. It's funny, it's all the defensive characters and like the least played.
Are you ready? Go!
I feel like G is very fair. There, I said it. Everyone's always like, G is so unfair, but I don't buy it. Maybe he's unfair if you play Zangief. I feel like you have to commit with G, is all. Like, we like to meme about how G can get one hit in trigger, and then it leads to a mix-up, and then it leads to win. And that's true, and that is unfair. But that's a mix he has to hit. That only works half the time. And it's unsafe if he goes for fucking command grab and you jump. You know? And if outside that one scenario, he's got to commit. Nice, that was deliberate cross up. Super, super, super cool. I wonder if this is Pierre. He plays like this. He picks this color. There aren't that many Urians that are this good.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Fuck Makoto. I feel like what you have to do against G is like clear. You know what I mean? Like, you have to play a certain way against him, but there's no bullshit once you know how to play that certain way. Generally, Urian and Yun are the most technical, and they're like way more technical than the next most technical. I want to say this is Makoto's default, yeah. Is it? I almost feel like that scarf is supposed to be yellow. I don't think this is her default. I don't know, I suddenly can't picture whether this is her default or not. The thing about G is that they had to give him really long knockdowns to allow him to get charge. And G players realized that you could just take the really long knockdowns and get Oki everywhere and just never get charge. And the Oki ended up being more valuable. Yeah, it's punish. Love to see it. The recovery of that Makoto super is basically nil. And she's invincible if she doesn't act. But she can act, for example, parrying.
Are you ready? Go!
Don't really like this movement. Whoa, that was YOLO. It's okay to be YOLO versus Makoto. That's a card throw, I think. I can't tell, actually. That was low parry, immediate low parry. Don't like it. Don't really like this. The way this is always playing. I like SA2 versus Makoto, though. You're never out of the game versus SA2. Or as SA2 Oro.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Roundhouse. That's a good button in this matchup. Low roundhouse I don't like so much. SA2? Yep. No quick stand? Yep. Just cash out. Oh. The fireball. I think that was good. Oh. Alright, what's the play? That was a free parry. That parry was free! It was a free parry! She could only hold it that long. I think it's plus if she fully charges it. I don't know if I'm making that up or not. But I would never even try to block it. He's like, I'm really far away, I can hold down back without getting command grabbed, and then Makoto did fucking dash in command grab. Because Makoto's a very intelligent character. Did he do that right? That looked like a slight charge. Makoto can do stand fierce into light dash punch and then charge it a little bit. And it does a little bit more damage than going to fierce dash punch. It's pretty funny. How many levels are there? She can't block. She can't block. She can't block. Okay, now she can. Ah, stand fierce just whiffed and then got counterpoked by lift forward. Makoto's off forwards hitbox and herbox are absolutely stupid. Well, the hitbox isn't that stupid, but the herbox is.
Prepare to strike. Now.
That's like not a scenario you're ever in. Makoto's never charged that shit. Every now and then, EX2 is used as a reversal. It's not great because it can be stuffed, but it is really fast. And if it isn't stuffed, then you get out of scenarios. And you can use it against particular things. For example, EX2 versus a Aegis versus a Denshin is quite common. It slows the Denshin down and makes the parry very easy, or allows you to get out of the way. It's not always available versus Denshin, but it's often available. It makes the mix-up simpler. A lot of meter spin though. So medium kick anti-air just got stuffed. Nice, low commitment by 12. Oh, tricky. He actually had to confirm there into super. Would have killed. She was gonna super cancel that. And if she super canceled it, it was a tricky scenario.
Are you ready? Go.
Considering literally no one asked for 11, I don't think he's very harmful. The way that Manat and Dulcim are balanced in SF5 makes me think that 12 could be done well. The way their drills work is probably how pressure from 12 is going to be. And the way their long-range normals work is probably how defense from 12 is going to be.
Prepare to strike. Now.
It wouldn't even be a troll move. 12 isn't a meme character. He's only a meme character because he sucks. He's one of the more popular designs of this game. I would actually like 12. I think an original character would be the best play.
Final round. Go for
I
it.
mentioned Fung's protege earlier, but that's actually a very real candidate for who it could be. Mirko Wanger was the inspiration for Makoto. We know Makoto's entire design history. Nice. Boring? I think he's really unique. EX, or regular. Light mirror. It's reversal. Wow. Why'd that not... The mirror just disappeared right then. That was good timing by the Makoto.
You win.
Ingrid would be nice, actually. Sean would be nice if they don't fuck him up. Same result, 12. Sean would be better.
Engage.
But also, like, how many Shotos are we at? Yeah, he can't duck that. We've got, like, Sakura is more Shoto-y than she was in previous games. We've got Kage, Ryu Kanekuma, and now Dan.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Bringing Sean in would... He would be played, but it would, like, people would definitely bring up the number of Shotos. Oh, don't even have this conversation with me. Shoto is not a gameplay word, it's a lore word. It's literally the fighting style. It's not because it's a US word too. It's just a word people use for the fucking martial art. Is Jago a Shoto? Oh, is he gonna die? He wanted, Yuri wanted a hit of that mirror to connect, and it didn't, I think.
You win.
I'm supposed to get the tackle and then one hit of the mirror, and it causes a hard knockdown. And it doesn't throw as far away.
Prepare to strike. Now.
You don't see the air backdash very often. It's kind of funny to see that. Almost always it's air forward dash. But 12 can actually do it in either direction. I'm sure there's at least one person who says that Ken is not a Shoto, but Sagat is. And the justification is probably something like, well, Ken doesn't use his fireball in neutral, and Sagat does use his fireball in neutral.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, the back medium kick. That looked kind of whack. That was probably still a punish. That recovers pretty fast on whiff. That's true. Look at this defense by 12. The EX needle on parry actually, like, almost true block swing into a fucking another needle. That looked whack. This is super good defensive gameplay. This is what defense looks like in Third Strike. It's weird.
Final round.
You're not really trying to keep the opponent out. Sometimes you are. It's more like you're trying to make it so that you're like, the kinds of attacks you're going for are parries the opponent would never do. Or if they would do them, they don't lead to anything. Oh, that close roundhouse to hit on the back. This is a really good 12 play. Is that a punish? That's such a bad thing to do, unless it's a punish. And it looked like a punish. Can 12 just punish fully mashed super on block with low roundhouse? Oh.
You win. Now. Are you ready? Go.
Alright. Here's my woke opinion. Makoto is the only Shoto. What do you guys think? Ryu is not, Ken is not, Kim is not. It's only Makoto. Alright, here's my justification. The fighting style that Makoto uses is very obviously based on Shotokan karate.
Are you ready? Go.
That is not true for Ryu, Ken, Akuma, anyone else. Parrying to throw, but... Nice. That's how you blow that up. It's got, yeah, it's called Rindokan in lore. Nice. There's probably a couple Karate-Kas in Tekken. I know Jin uses a very realistic style of karate. It's kind of funny because, you know, the Mishima is one of the earlier designed fighting styles, Tekken 1 or whatever. Oh! Oof. She's almost dead. What? No juggle? That wouldn't have, like, killed her, but, you know, it was free. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but, like, it's not super similar to a real martial art. Mishima style martial arts. Mishima style karate. So it's like a shift where they kind of, when they redesigned Jin in Tekken 4, they kind of made him like from like a fighting game martial art into like a real martial art. Devil Jin is. Tekken 4 onward Jin is just traditional karate.
Are you ready? Go.
People are always like, oh, it counts if you have a forward approaching fucking kick special. It's like, as though Sagat's Tatsu has anything in common with, I mean, Sagat's Tiger Knee has anything in common with a Tatsu. It was a cool way to keep both. Cooler than the alternate style characters in KOF. Like EX2, Nest's Kyo, versus the one that throws fireballs. See, I think Goken is a Shoto because he's doing a Tatsu. Simple as. His Tatsu's different. But I don't think it's a gameplay word, I think it's a lore word. If you want gameplay Shotos, then that's super hard to define. Because no one, like even Ryuken and Akuma have different roles for their special moves. Oh, look at this. And they're supposed to be the characters you wouldn't, like, wonder about. Oh my god, make it stop. I've heard the argument that Fox is a Shoto. I've also heard it from Marth. People see a head swap and they're just like, oh, it's a Shoto. Or like a clone. They're like, oh, Shoto here. Clark and Ralph are Shotos, guys. And so are Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Mario is a shutout. Oh, nice parry, nice punish. That was like optimal. Mario has something like a Tatsu too. I couldn't help but notice that playing Smash. It's like, you know, this down B, he doesn't even have that down B anymore. Kinda Tatsu-y, a little bit. I like how they made that move actually good for Luigi in Ultimate. I don't know if that was ever used in previous games. What about Dr. Mario? Does he ever down B? I don't think I've ever seen a Dr. Mario in Smash Ultimate.
Final round. Now.
For what it's worth, it's like, what are Mario's attacks that he does in games, you know? Like, if you're gonna make special moves for Mario, what would he do? Well, what does Mario do? He lands on enemies. You can't really make that into an attack, really. He shoots fireballs. That's a good one. That's neutral B. He jumps. So up B is just him jumping. That's how he hits blocks. That's how he hits you. And then down B is, I think, inspired by his spin attack from Super Mario World. Spin jump. It definitely feels very shadowy. They could have used the hammer. The first hit whiffed. Made it an easier parry. Imagine being that Ibuki and getting those sick parries and then dying. It was hard to punish the second super there. And the hammers, you said the hammer from the RPGs, but actually the hammer's right there in Donkey Kong. The hammer literally predates Mario. It's been there since the beginning. Love that combo, but I hate eating it. That combo does work on Aura. It's not even like, well, it's like not free, but I can do it. They gave the cape to Mario. It would have been kind of cool if they gave the cape in a different way, but they did give him the cape. Sean has a fireball super. And it's literally like a Hadoken. It's called Hado Burst. Functionally, it's like a really fast Hadoken though. Also very strong. I'm not saying basketball's not a fireball. Functionally, it's not really one. It's not a Hadoken. It is a fireball. It's not very good. It's kind of good. Nice. Oh, the parry? No. The parry was guaranteed there, I think. That was a little short. You could tell by the animation.
Fighters ready. Engage.
That was a nice parry. Parry ducking. I think he actually had ducking super theirs. A reliable thing, but he didn't bite. He didn't bite. Oh, the cross through. Definitely works on Dudley quick standing. If he doesn't quick stand, the cross through doesn't happen. So short actually hit midair Dudley there. Oh, this combo's right? So short? Or just dash punch? So short was way too far out. I didn't think dash punch would be in time, but it was. Tokonaji-chan.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh no, it's over. EX punch, and Makoto will get this meter back before the round ends. Never mind, she didn't.
Alright, that's cool. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I used to have a wacky definition of what counted as a grappler, but I've changed my mind. You gotta come and grab your grappler. Clawless Vega's a grappler. Nice. Ooh. Ken's car throw. If you can get grabbed from outside your grab range, it's kind of similar to being grabbed by a grab that can't be tagged. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty similar. Ugh. Anti-air down fierce. Oh no. Cool parry? No! Ah, that's blue parries for that super. I really like when people go for cool parries on it. What a missed opportunity. That's a really, really easy parry. And you get cooler follow-ups on you if you actually parry it. Pretty much everyone does. Has Guile ever had a command grab? I'm struggling to think of an instance. Every character in Tekken with a 1+2 throw is a grappler, which I think is every character in the game, right? There was a time when not everyone had a 1+2 throw, but now I think they all do. Ah. Nice. And Nash a grappler. He's got an air grab. Does that count? If you have a fireball, you're a shut up. You don't, you're a grappler. What is the stupidest character to fit into that graph? Hold on. This is like the first one that I actually really agree with. Every character is either a grappler or a shut up. I gotta think hard about how the stupidest character for that. Dudley. Dudley has a rose, therefore he's a Crypto Shadow. Abigail has a tire, therefore he's a Shadow. There you go. Abigail's tire makes him a Shadow and not a grappler.
Final round. Go for it.
Oh, there we go. That's what you do. Yora didn't do that. Dakota did, or Dudley did. Balrog not only has a command grab, but he also has a kick in SF5. The second hit of the down medium kick target combo, he steps on your foot. Balrog is attacking you with his foot.
You win.
He has a kick. Shut up. That's true. He also steps on your foot for his Ultra 2 animation in SF4.
Go for it.
Balrog has one kick. He's had it in 2 different games. It's the same Makoto. He's mad good. Crab blogs. Hi. Not you, that sim.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I feel like it's mid a minute, but it's definitely been within the last month. Oh, looking kind of scary. Next command grab will dizzy. Nice. She goes super good. Holy shit, fresh baguette. Dude, like baguette plus like a fucking tablespoon of butter. It's such a simple thing, but it's so good. I don't know if things that are immune to fireballs are immune to needle. I want to say yes. Yeah, some cheese too. What about a coffee? Would that truly make it the most... Okay, a coffee and then a cigarette. And now you've got the most French meal imaginable. I've often seen discussions about Aura's Fireball being bad, and I don't buy it. Same parry and said, oh, punish. And what's funny is every now and then I see people discussing whether the Fireball is good, and then I see myself get mentioned. It's like, well, Baf's an Aura player, and he uses the Fireball.
Are you ready? Go.
Abigail in this game. The normal Fireball's alright. It does what its purpose, which is zoning. It's not very risky. It's like pretty non-committal. You can't, it's pretty slow, you can't combo into it. But you don't really need to combo into it. It's good as a Fireball. It pushes them out. I like Aura's Fireball more than I like Ryu's or Ken's. Free. And then the upward versions are like icing on the cake. The straight Fireball is pretty good, but the upward Fireballs are really good. Boom sounds like something that someone would say. It sounds like someone from a place you've never been to would call it titty. Oh man, Poison has some nice booms. Northern Canada. That's why they call titties booms. According to me right now. What's in Northern Canada? Snow? I heard boobs wrong. Michigan. That's Southern Canada. Nice. Bullshit. Why can 12 throw you while he's invisible? Cheap. Yeah. It's hard for characters to exploit that, though. The only matchups where I really consider that to be a weakness are versus Hugo counter-poking the Fireball. And Chun-Li supering the Fireball. Against all other characters, I consider it a non-factor. Yeah, I've had that happen before, but I wouldn't really call it like, you know, it happens to you regularly to really feel like a weakness. Low strong cancels for Oro, but you rarely do it because it doesn't really function. It doesn't do anything. But you can cancel it to light Fireball. And low strong has a lot of pushback, and light Fireball has a lot of pushback. And that little sequence, it doesn't combo on hit, let alone on block, or let alone be a true block string. But that little sequence of low strong into light Fireball has so much fucking pushback between those two hits. Kind of good in some matchups.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Is that a punish? Looked like it. Necro's not very minus there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was only like -5 or something. Very hard to punish that. Love that combo. Parry walk in. It's a sign of player mastery. It's really hard to take anything better than just a generic punish on a parry. Because a lot of punishes just work on any parry. But getting like certain punishes, you have to get specific kinds of parries. Hugo does give Leatherface vibes. It's because you can't see his eyes. You can't see Leatherface's eyes, except when you can. One of my favorite things about Leatherface is how nervous he looks whenever there's like whenever you can see his eyes. That's like the big thing separating Leatherface from other slashers. He feels frightened. How much left of this video? I'm pretty tired. You got me for 14 more minutes. There's a lot of people here, I'm surprised. But I don't want to keep streaming for another hour. I want to say no. SF3 lives in point blank, so even though it's a long knockdown, he relies on being far away from the opponent in order to get his taunts. Oh, is that a parry attempt? You only barely get more time to punish on a parry. I haven't read a fanfiction in a while. Last time I remember doing it was the FF7 run. I feel like there have been a lot of new names in here today. I recognize most of the ones here right now. Nice. Oh, the fucking jump back body splash being a good play. It's hard for... Yeah, see that? It's hard for Necro to hit this. Oh, that sucks. He got the cancel and it didn't combo. Because the electricity didn't hit on the early frame. Holy shit, did he bring this back? Oh, electricity was the play. Like he did earlier. If that would have even won clean, which I don't know. Maple Story and PSO. And also Prince of Persia 1. Ranked SF5. I actually have a bunch of replays of SF5 ranked that I've been meaning to stream. I went up like 800 points on ranked. I was just like, I'll show some of these. It used to be a ROM hack stream. Which one? I did Mario 64 ROM hacks a lot. I did Fire Emblem 7 and 8 ROM hacks. Not 6. I only did some of 4. Never actually finished it. Still have the save file sitting on my desktop. No. I don't know if it's been addressed formally. Yeah, I've never done 6 or 10. I didn't actually beat FF10. I got pretty far in it though. I've barely played FF6. I don't even know that much about it. I've like avoided spoilers too. I'll stream that game some point. I don't know if FF6 really has spoilers. I like loosely know that Ultros follows you around. I haven't beaten FF8. I definitely never streamed it. I got to Disc 2 and then I just stopped. I mean, like playing, I've still played a lot of them. I beat FFA2 on stream, FFTA2, and FFT. It's got some spin-offs on the I also beat Final Fantasy Adventure. I think it was 3. It's like 2.5. Right at the beginning of my streaming, I did most of a playthrough of IZJS, and then I just abandoned it. And then eventually I did a full playthrough of IZJS, and then Zodiac Age came out and I did that one. So it's like 2.5 playthroughs. Oh, there it is. Failed punish. I feel like FF8 is probably the best if you're 12. I'm not saying it's bad elsewhere, but you know what I mean? I feel like that game has a lot of 12-year-old energy.
Final round. Engage.
I think FF9 is a little overrated, to be honest. People always act like it's some fucking masterpiece. But I feel like it oversimplifies things a lot, gameplay-wise. It's very charming. It's very soulful. But it doesn't really do anything super interesting with the storytelling. And the gameplay is simplified from previous games.
You win. Now.
I feel like Squall is like a perfect example of like if you ask a 12-year-old what cool is, they would just describe Squall. You know what I mean? You got the super stupid weapon. You got the devil may care attitude. Not even, it's like, just disinterest. Apathy.
Prepare to strike. Now.
But it's like aggressive apathy. I feel like the one-sided rivalry goes a long way too. That like people care about him and he doesn't care about them. You know what I mean? Like if he just had a rival at a Cypher, that would be one thing. But it's like Squall doesn't even consider him a rival.
Prepare to strike. Now. Prepare to strike. Now.
FF8 seems like it would be really fun to break if you knew how to break it, but I don't. I feel like it's like FF9 or FFT in that way, where it can be broken rather easily, and if you know how, then you can kind of like, you know, turn the game upside down.
You win. Prepare to strike. Now.
I remember learning that level is basically always bad in FF8, and you want to keep your level nice and low. And you can get a lot of spells early, and if you junction the spells, you can get like very endgame stats very early. If you know how to draw and like do that stuff efficiently, get the right draws, level the right stuff. Wow. He blocked and then taunted. You probably have time to do that. He just fucked it up. That recovery is so long that Necro probably has time to get a taunt and then still punish. And taunting increases his damage. Yeah, I remember disliking that. I remember it wasn't a huge factor. But like you've got like a spell pool of like the number of times you can use a spell before you run out of it. And on paper, it's actually kind of hard to run out of shit. But in practice, you're often thinking about it. Level almost does nothing in FF9, but I don't remember what it actually does. I think you get better stats if you're wearing better gear when you level or something like that. I could be making that up. I think it's efficient to level up later in the game. But generally speaking, I think the only almost all of your stats in FF9 come from your gear. So, level does almost nothing except your HP and your skill crystals or whatever. And I think your MP. FF12 is another game where almost all your stats come from your gear. Generally speaking, almost every boss in FF9 has a gimmick to let you beat them. And all non-bosses are non-mandatory. So it's possible to go the entire game. It's actually pretty comfortably possible to go through the whole game without doing a single random battle if you know the strats. Which is what speedruns do. They just run from every fight. FF12 is also mostly like that. FF12 is my favorite, followed by FF7. You love Fran? What the fuck? Just say you like rabbits. I love FF12, but Fran doesn't have a personality. What's there to love? We know nothing about her. She doesn't have good stats either. Well, they're okay. But they're not interesting. Like, if you love Fran, you would just like Vanilla more, stat-wise. Or Ash. Fran is like an object. Like, literally, people bitch about Vaughn and Penella for being irrelevant, but Fran is 10 times more irrelevant. Fran mostly exists as like a fucking motivator for Belthier and nothing else.
Final round. Go for it.
Oh, nice. I don't even know what game you're talking about. Triangle strategy, never heard of it. Oh no. Look how wide that can be between first Rekka and second. I'm not fully up to date on my Disgaea games, but every Disgaea game seems mechanically better than the previous one. So Disgaea 6 is going to be the best game. Mechanically. When's that shit come out? Ugh. I hit it on a dash in. Weird juggle. Double crouch fierce. 2, then 3, I think. And then you get 1 extra hit. This Gaia 1 is the only one I've really played extensively. And that's the one that's kind of the most jank. A lot of, like, not fully fleshed out. Oh no! If you block the initial mix-up on a mirror... Nice! Holy shit! The taunt for the extra damage. If you block the initial hit on a mirror, Yuri doesn't get a combo off of his second mix-up. Oh yeah, you can do that always if the mirror's not on you. If the mirror is on you. Sad world. I wonder if that was a punish, or whether she could have parried there. I wonder if there's recovery. Oops, I'm clicking on this because I don't quite want to go to sleep yet. Oh whoa, what's this? The dumbest thing about this game is tech hits getting both players' meter. Nice excel. You're just saying that because that's a good sim. Nice, good confirm. A lot of special moves, or a lot of normals in this game have super long cancel windows. So you can like raw confirm almost everything. It's kind of like a new generation and second impact. There wasn't long cancel windows in those two. I mean, honestly, how different does this drill look from like Manod's drill? Or like ST drill? It's like like exactly like ST drill actually. Oh, this can kill, can't it? Yeah, excel. Oh, he dropped it. No, you hate to see it.
Round 2. Fight.
I think he got the air normal too early. Oh, the hands. That actually comboed even though it was mid-air hit. Excel's invincible. There we go. Nice. Cool little ender. Ah, the semi-3D sometimes can really fuck with this game. It's very jank. Ugh, the punish was shitty. Nice, that's really a punish. This should kill. I get to brand that. That sucks. Jump around us. No, this is the one where they're okay. Custom combos are perfectly integrated with the system of this game, and they're not broken. It's because in this game, custom combos aren't really that strong on block. They're only crazy on hit, and they're not even that crazy. For some characters, what's going on? This video. I think that was the footage, and not my computer or anything, or YouTube. They're invincible on startup, so they're a little bit like the activations in Alpha 3. This is one of the best ones in the game, actually. Just also has a looping one that's kind of easy to do. The teleport. I mean, it's not easy to do, it's really hard to do. But it's feasible. The meter requirement, plus every character exploits them pretty similarly. Like every character can get good mileage out of an Excel. They also serve as a counter to guard crushes, which are one of the other mechanics in this game. So they're like tied to the mix-up. Hi, the virgin. Oh, it's like a face. It's like a face and then virgin. It's like he's making that face because he's a virgin. Kyrie, remember this guy? Look at that Jin fireball. Cross deck of Jin. She loaded the gun! She's got a bullet! One in the chamber. What if there was a Street Fighter character who just had a fucking gun? Here she is. Sharon. She's gonna shoot you. It's a really fucking good fireball, but I don't know if it's 2 bars good. It's quite good though. You can confirm it pretty easily, and it's also really good in neutral. Oh my god, make it stop. Shoot him! No. It's better not to shoot him. She spent the 1 bar to kill him without having to consume the bullet. How long was it Kyrie's turn? I mean, she could have got her turn back just by excelling. Love that super. Good, confirm. Oh, never mind. I made it safe though. There's the Excel. See, look. Super cancel can be used to make a lot of things safe in this game. If you have a safe super anyway. But Excel blows that up. Because even if you super cancel, Excel will be invincible to the super. So it's like there's a metered punish to stuff, which is kind of cool. It's like a universal system of metered punishes to stuff. Stuff that's safe unless you meter. You can also cancel various, you can cancel supers into guard breaks to make them safe too. And that's a mix as well. Oh baby. Oh baby, that dive kick box. Fellas, what is even going on with Kyrie in this game? What's funny is the sheer amount of pressure he's getting also means he's getting a ton of meter. There's the combo on hit. Nice combo. She's had that bullet since round 1. It's like starting to piss me off. I don't know if it's that easy to shoot Kyrie. She like landed 2 combos and killed him. Staying fierce low forward. Feel that meter on Kyrie though. It's so hyped that she loaded the gun and then she's just sitting on it. You didn't see her EX super, she pulls out a fucking assault rifle. The demon! Yo.
Round 1, fight!
Oh. Guard is a really goofy character too. So is D-Dark actually. If you've never played this game, these characters are hilarious. The demon, most level 3s in this game do like 70%. Level 3s are really strong and every character has one. D-Dark is like, it's kind of like Sub-Zero with the ice clone. Except instead of the ice clone, it's a little bomb he throws. See that cross up? That could be either a front hit or a back hit, and it's hard to see. And it's safe, and he gets a combo. If it works. Very safe, excel into nothing. Explosive. Slits your fucking throat with a knife. Guard break, there it is. This should kill. Everyone else, no. Everyone else stay fierce. Suppose that didn't kill. Scary. Scary. Yeah, it's gonna kill. He had to chip out. Garda could have done a counter activate if he hadn't committed, but he did. Nice. No, that was the play. Yeah, tricky, isn't it? That does a shitload of chip and it's safe, and he confirms the super. Guard's whole thing is that he just fucking, it doesn't matter if you're blocking or not. Because he fucks you up either way. There it is. To confirm. I won. Took about 7 hours. I actually could have won about 5 hours in. But I decided to go on the hunt for... I decided to beat all the dungeons. Even though I didn't have to beat one of the final ones. Forest Temple. And in order to beat Forest Temple, I had to go on a seriously long hunt for the final Forest Temple key. And then I took an extra 30 minutes or so just trying to find I took an extra 30 minutes to check out Garda Training Ground because I went the entire playthrough without ever stepping in it. I thought Garda would be like #1, but actually he's just pretty good. He's so grimy, like his kit. He's so safe and he confirms so easily. And he like acts from outside the opponent's range. I think the best character in this game is Viroso, from my own observations. And I think he's considered to be a top tier, but I don't know if I've ever actually seen a tier list for this game. But just like looking at the way all characters play, I've seen a good amount of footage for this game, and Viroso definitely looks the most broken. He's really stupid on every metric you can think of. Guard break. Weird thing to do there. I don't think he has an infinite. He's got very long combos. He can keep you grounded with Excel loops, which is kind of rare. That's the counter for guard break. Very, very optimal. Garda just holding down back. Looking kind of good. This is Street Fighter EX2 Plus. It probably says I'm playing Third Strike, but I'm not.
Final round. Fight.
I feel like this game just came out because Tekken 3 came out. Or like EX1 rather. Right? Did Tekken 3 predate this game? It feels like it's just trying to cash in on Tekken 3 existing. Nice. This is new gameplay. Yeah, look right there. 2018, brand new. Level 3. This one kill though. I mean, it's new in the sense that, like, you know, well after the game came out.
Round one.
M. Bison, Blanca. We know these characters. Oh yeah, Street Fighter 2 combos. Low strong, low forward. That's a double quarter circle midair, I think, for that super. That's why he could just do it like that. Oh yeah, across the Blanca balls. That looked unsafe on hit. Probably was. Blanca ball not knocking down. Those are the days. Don't they all knock down in SF5? I think they do. All Blanca balls plus up ball. In SF4, none of them knock down until Ultra, where only the hard one knocked down. Which is really hilarious in some matchups because certain characters can just punish all versions. Sagat can literally car uppercut every single Blanca ball on hit or block. Or Ultra to them. Yeah, Balrog can just dash punish all of them. Blocker can punish him with Blanca Ball, which is especially hilarious. So literally his Blanca Ball punishes itself. Vega can EX up, uppercut all of them, EX bot dive, EX flying Barcelona attack. Vega has like 4 punishes. You can ultra them as well for both ultras. And I think he also has dash in low strong or dash in Sermanos. Kimmy could drill them all, I think. Love this combo. Bison's combos are super cool. I especially love his 2-bar stuff where he does Excel and then he goes into the Fireball Super and charges it. That shit is super neat. What about the stage with the fucking planes in the background? All the stages in this game are like a fever dream. This game was super before its time, especially gameplay-wise. This fighting game feels like a modern fighting game, but it was released like in the 90s. You can Fireball Super on hit from any scissor kick that hits. It's very easy to react to. Bison didn't do it, but he should have. Activate into... Activate was the play there. Yeah, SF4 copied a lot of... I feel like SF4 copied the gameplay from this.
Round 1, fight!
EX Prominence sounds like a fucking special move from the EX series. Nice. Ryu versus Ken. Classic. Oh, it really is. Who has it?
Round 2, fight!
Hell yeah, we got green fireballs. D-Dark. It's probably EX hyphen Prominence, right? It's like one of his supers. Ken's Tatsu is not a Rekka. In EX2 Plus, there's Ken's Tatsu. In EX2, in EX1, both Shotos had Rekka Tatsus, and Ken has like traditional Tatsus now. They like made them more like SF2, SF3, other SF games. Ken can also link Shippu out of any Tatsu, and Shippu's a 1-bar super in this game. Nice, the forward super. Yeah, he's been doing that a little bit. Carries well, yep. Remember Alan? Alan's not in this game, but he was in EX1. He was a Shoto as well. Nice. Anti-ODP into Shoyu Repa. Classic. Ryu versus Ken. Gameplay. The Rekkas. It's kind of weird to get the last one. It's kind of weird to get it in general. Look at all that meter. Ryu can do Fireball Super? Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 I've never seen that. He picked up a hit after the Tatsu Super. That's crazy. Ryu can do, I think, a Super Fireball and then an instant cancel to Tatsu when it all combos. Oh, baby. Oh, that was the right play, maybe. Scary. Is it Kuma in this game? I like don't remember him. I remember in EX1. I don't remember him in this game. Combo videos for this game are tight, by the way. Go look at them. What's especially cool is how many like combo video things are viable in real gameplay. Oh, that was the beta DP and punish it. This is like unwinnable though. I'm surprised we've seen this entire match with a fucking Ken player and he didn't Shippu once. Oh, can't take too many of those. Wow, mid-air Excel. Oh, he didn't have the meter to super cancel. If he had one extra little bit of bar, he would have won right there. XL is invincible. If you're talking about the jump in XL, you can use that to dodge reversals and stuff. It's quite middle. Punish timing was a bit off. I think he blocked that like a cross up. Nice! Max damage, I think. Jump Renos, staying jabs, jump Renos. That was super good Hokuto gameplay. I don't fucking know the names of any song in this game. I don't know if these are character themes or stage themes. Super cool combo. Mid-air jump combo in the middle of an XL. Yeah, it's a combo. It's a command grab that does no damage like twins. Grab his XL but missed the combo. Yeah, check either Garuda theme or Hokuto theme and maybe you'll find it. This is EX2 plus, so search that too. Research Hokuto theme, you'll get UA shot. Ah! For the extension there, the 1 bar extension, it's jump Renos and then land activate. And then another instant jump. And then a combo in the air. It's super tight. And by that I mean it's really hard, but also it's really cool. Fake cross up. The hit animations are kind of cool, but I can't help but feel like the characters are punching past each other. Somehow. They don't really feel like they're connecting. Second XL has more invincibility. The super. Oh, he jumped straight over it. She was trying to get cute. Round start DP. No respect. Oh, dropped it. You lose a ton of damage by dropping that. You have to get the jump around us really late in order to get a follow-up. That's why I dropped it, is he did it later than he was allowed. 2 Garudas, G-Bill. This stage would be super annoying for me. Oh, the tiger. Never mind, he's gone. Just fucking came in, licked himself, and that was that. The stage kind of makes me think of Mortal Kombat 4, but I don't think there was any stage that was like this in Mortal Kombat 4. This stage should be banned now, I hate it. It's kind of washed out too. I don't like the water effects. Tiger's stupid. The water looks good. MK4 is probably the shittiest game ever. I'm including all video games when I say that. That game is a fucking mess. And I think Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 were both pretty mechanically tight too. What's the worst game I've ever played? Bad Rats? There's a genie in my Szechuan sauce. Is it the leg rip? Are you thinking of the leg rip? Time Killers is a game that I absolutely hate. That's a real contender for the worst game I've ever played. That game feels like a fucking mess. That game makes me angry to even play for a minute. I suck at it too, so it makes me extra angry.
Round 3. Fight.
The leg rip truly is the best fatality in the history of Mortal Kombat. For those who aren't in the know, Quan Chi pulls off your leg and then he hits you in the face with it, and he keeps on hitting you in the face over and fucking over until the screen fades to black. Like the screen says fatality, Quan Chi wins, and he's still hitting you in the face with your own leg. Perfect. Surely the greatest super in the whole franchise. I mean, the greatest fatality. I think they brought it back for one of the games, maybe two of them. I think it might have been one of the PS2 games. And then I think it was also in Mortal Kombat X, but I could be wrong. Quan Chi is one of the best Mortal Kombat designs. Mortal Kombat 9. Love the super. You can charge it for more hits. That setup uses the full charge. There are a lot of like fatalities in Mortal Kombat where I don't even know if I buy that they killed the person. Like Shiva in Mortal Kombat 3 has a fatality where she just hits you 3 times on the head and you get drilled into the ground. Jax has a fatality where he pulls off your arms and the character doesn't even fall over. They just fucking stand there dumbly looking at the screen. It's like, bro, are you alright? But at the same time, like, you know. It's like, I think that would kill someone, but Jax himself survived that. Remember Smoke's fatality where he not only kills you, but also himself and also all people on Earth? Probably the best fatality in the franchise. Smoke in Mortal Kombat 3 has a fatality where he literally destroys Earth, and you can do it every battle if you want. It's like the very moment where I was just like, fuck, this is silly.
Round 2. Fight.
Aw. Right punish, wrong timing. Dink. Ended that it used the whole Excel combo to keep the opponent grounded, and then ended the Excel combo with a Stand Fierce, which you can naturally think out of. There's a couple like fatalities that also kill you. Cyrax had one, I think, in Mortal Kombat 3, where he like detonates himself, which kills the opponent. It's a reference to Predator. But it's like shit, dude. Don't you need to be alive for the next fight?
Round 3. Fight.
Bullet. I think it's canon that if Raiden is killed, he just respawns. Didn't that happen in Deadly Alliance or something? Raiden is immortal. Well, it's not unblockable, it's just a really fast projectile that goes through other projectiles. It's also pretty strong. But in order to use it, you have to do a super that loads it. Coming up a little while.
Round one.
It's Darn. This guy is almost certainly the inspiration for Hakan. He's just Hakan, but he's not red. Gameplay-wise, they're pretty different though. And by that I mean not at all similar. It's that Cable doing an air hyper viper beam. Actually, it kind of looks more like a ground hyper. No, he's got his feet as an air hyper viper beam. Hyper viper. Darn's combos are stupid. They're also really hard. He has like no combo routes, so he's just gotta fucking Indra bridge you over and over. There it is. I think you can do an attack on the way down with good timing. And then attack again on the way up. Kill the meter with that anti-air grab. Maybe they're building a big Statue of Liberty. Nice. Classic Garda.
Round two. Fight.
Darn does have a command grab, but having a command grab is actually less of a big deal in this game than you would think. There it is. I think it does have bad Oki. It like leaves you full screen, I think. This is the intro stage of Mega Man 5, except it's not Sigma's head or whatever. That we know of. Oh, I love that shit. That's cheap. He did the spinning lariat on block, and then he canceled it into 720, and it grabbed. You can excel to dodge that mix up. Excel is invincible to both the grab and the second hit of the spinning lariat. Yeah, just block string into your 720 and have it be a 720 reset for epic memes. I don't know if I've ever seen a Garda player do multiple supers in the same combo. No, combos into the Fireball super. There it is. It's a double punch. I think it's optimal damage. You can do that uppercut super into like a dive kick super, but it's so weak I don't even think it would have killed there. It does like no damage. You lose all the hits of the dive kick. It's also not a dive kick. He like spins down like a top. It's beyond stupid looking. It's also exceedingly underwhelming because of how weak it is. Darietto. Oh, that's optimal. Doing 3. He's cashing out. 4, baby. Built a meter while doing all the rest of them. Ah. Four-bar combos are not so rare in this game. There's a few of them. There's even 4 Excel combos for some characters. Like Dawson. And I think Viroso. There's a few match realistic touch of deaths. And most of them are 4-bar. So their combos like that. I don't think Dawn has a touch of death though. Garda trying to build some meter. I know he won. Ken. Yoga. Look at that light kick. Look how far it goes. Ken fucking X copied Sakura's light kick. Or is that a medium kick? Maybe a medium kick. That's Roundhouse, I know that one. Didn't punish the light DP. It's pretty hard to punish in this game, I think. Level 3 supers, it depends on the character. Some of them are next to useless, other ones are pretty good. You can also just chain 3 level 1s and get a level 3 like that. And certain characters prefer to do like a mix of EXs and level 1s. Every character has like 3-bar combos, but which route they do 3-bar combos is different. But every character is level 3 super, and most level 3 supers have at least one thing they do.
Round 2. Fight.
Some characters will do nothing but repeated excels. Some characters will do a super and then a bunch of excels from there. Some characters will do a couple excels and then end with a super. Some characters do 3 level 1s, some characters do a single level 3. It's really cool actually that all of those are considered viable. So the system mechanics kind of working to make sure everyone has something. Oh, look at that. That's bullshit. The Shifu to end it. The DP on block and he canceled the recovery into the DP super. Fuck this game. You can get a reliable punish by punishing with Excel. This game is so cheap in really funny ways. And there's so much meter too. Supers are dirt cheap. They cost like the same. Oh, he's doing that. Yes! This is... Oh, it was enough. That was sick. The final hits of that super can be cancelled, and usually it's not really worth, but you can get a little bit of extra meter back, plus like other stuff, depending on your ender. And that one was really smart because he did a juggle into another super. Is that all combo? Oh baby, this can. Oh sick. Look at the Tatsu that he ended with. Oh, this is safe. See how I punished with Excel? That means that even if Ken canceled to like a guard break or another super, Excel still won. Because Excel is invincible until it finishes hitting. Or not until it finishes hitting, until you can get one attack off while the invincibility is still there. The system direction of this game is super good. All the mechanics work together. That's the standard ender. It actually does, I think, a little smidge more damage to just let the super rock. But that ender builds a lot of meter back. I think there's another cool thing it does, but I don't remember what. Ken can just confirm these left forwards into... There you go. Nice. Anti-air hard DP. Classic. Don't jump at me. No, why not that time? Come on, Ken. I'm not guard to jump at you. Is he afraid of jumping Excel? Nice. IDP successfully punished. That's so combo. I want to see Ken land like a Shibu. No, I want to see Ken land like a Shoyu Reppa. No, he's dead. Shimryukin. Ken supers don't chain together super well. I'm literally skipping this Garda match. Garda, me sleep. Is this just another Garda match afterward? It is. Alright, I can watch Sharon. I don't fancy your odds. Look at all that meter she's got. Oh my god, punishing that's a bitch. He recovers pretty fast once he lands too, that's the worst part. You can punish him midair, but, you know, that's a nuisance too. She loaded it. The gun is loaded. If you've got an excess of meter, you might as well load it. I think Garda's supers also don't chain together super well. Which is why people always do like the Excel into the Fireball super. Going super to super for him is kind of garbage. Nice. There we go. Looks like his optimal 2-bar. Whoa! It didn't even hit, but it let him get a follow-up anyway. That looks super whack. I've never seen that. Cool 3-bar. Oh no, that was supposed to be Stain Fear Center? I don't know. Stain Fierce? Go forward. Get some meter. That bullet. What if she shot him? Oh, these low pokes. Oh, she probably could have counter hit that. Who knows what she did? Oh, the super cancel right before she landed into the dive kick. That's funny because that super does more hits the longer he falls. So by doing it right before he lands, it makes him safe, but also it has like no damage. That's super neat actually. Really cool idea. Oh, I would have thought that would cost up. That was weird. It was an instant air. Yeah, instant air. This guard is really good. I think the dive kick super probably would have been good there. It might have killed her. It's weak, but it might have killed her. Why is the bullet such a meme? Shoot him. Oh, never mind. That actually killed.
Final round. Fight.
I just want to see her fire the gun. I don't think this is, you know, super demanding. I'm tired as hell. Before I started my stream, I was like, I'm going to be up really late if I'm going to be doing a randomizer. And then my randomizer's been over for hours. Like 3 hours. I'm still here. I did a randomizer for Ocarina of Time. That's what I was doing for the opening of my first 7 hours of my broadcast.
Round one. Fight.
There are a lot of Gyarados in this replay. He excel. No rejump. Well, I rejump mid excel. Guard is one of the least interesting characters, sadly. He doesn't really have an interesting way of attacking. A cool mix-up or something like that. The drop, jumping suplex. The Zuna drop looking thing. Alright, double meter, 3 meters. More meter would be good here. Fireball super? Oh, nope, 2 meters. Fireball super would have been really cool. If you juggle into the fireball super, you can get a fully charged one, I think. Or like a big charge anyway. The top super, it wasn't enough. Again, it does more hits if they, the further he falls. And that activates really low to the ground. So you get like nothing. The only way you can get a lot of hits of it is doing that DP super and canceling that to the dive kick super, the dive super. But that doesn't even do a lot of damage. It just gets more hits of it. This is a really weak super in general. Good on the footsies, bad on the mix-up. Look at the fucking space shuttle. She really has to win this round. Kind of funny that she didn't pour more meat than that into the combo. Oh, the psych out, just standing there. What was that? Was that a level 3? I feel like I haven't seen that fucking sword super ever. Land throw. See, you can get a throw during your excel, but it like blows your own excel time. Also, the pushback on excel is really high on block. There are a lot of ways they made excel not stupid, which differentiate it from Gene, which is extremely stupid. Even though excel is like a universal Gene, the big thing about it is that it doesn't really help your neutral that much. That's the thing about Gene that really made it broken. It's not what it did on hit, although that was pretty dumb. It's what it did on block. If Gene sucked on block, it would be a decent super, but not broken. That's the reason this Excel system is not, like, really dumb. I just need. Nice, using the sweep. There's a few sweeps that do that in this game. It really feels like they tried to make, you know, weaknesses to a lot of common tactics from older games. I hate Garda. Lava's attacks are just super unsatisfying. Nice. No, where's the super? Or anything. Why do you do anything? Didn't confirm shit. Stairman House Rock confirms Shibu. The cancel window for supers is really long on it. Nice. I just sneezed and now I'm all signed up. That feel. Who else knows that feel? When all of your fucking nasal passages are perfectly clear. And then you sneeze and it's like, yeah, never mind. I think that's towards Roundhouse's commando, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's find something without a guard in it. think it's a Garda versus a Sharon. Garda versus also Sharon. Garda versus Ken. I do kind of want to see the Ken do some stuff. Ken is fun to watch. Yes, you missed a Ryu earlier. Oops, all Garda. I think he's one of the more played characters in this game too, which is kind of a shame. But you actually see like most characters in this game if you watch for a while. The balance is not super tight, but it looks tight enough that you see everyone. SF5 has great balance, and there's still characters in that game you never see. You have to do that. You can spend meter post. You can do things post KO in this game, and you can spend meter post KO, and it's not consumed. So sometimes people, when they like kill with a super, like super cancel to a different one or shit like that. It's kind of funny. Just like how everyone FADC'd whatever they got to kill in Street Fighter 4 vanilla. It's like you kill someone with like low medium punch, and you just FADC it cause. That crossed up. Guard, I'm probably not expecting that.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, it was cool. It's a shame that devs are just like, oh, this is bully. Fuck no. I literally learned how juggling mechanics worked in SF3 because of post KO stuff. Because the things when you hit someone in third strike with anything but a light, they get launched by it, even if it's not normally a launcher, if it kills them. So I would like notice stuff like, oh, low forward knockdown into like Sereno struggles, but like far strong knockdown, kill someone with far strong, do towards strong, it won't juggle. Serenos. Yeah, punish with Excel, it was smart. That way even if we did a super on the way down.
Round 1.
Classic. Look at the stage. We're on the fucking... the night sky, the giant tree in the background, the horse running by. I feel like we're on the moon in Majora. This game has Ryu's SF2 red fireball in it, I think. Half circle forward punch. Might be sand. Might be grass. Yellowish grass. Needs a little bit more water. Or maybe yellow grass is too much water. If yellow is too much water, brown and dry is too little water. Is it because it's the same horse and yet it keeps running over and over again from the same different side? Well, from the same side, I guess. Oh, I have to go back. Okay. So it's like a fucking chuckinets. How could they blow the budget on that horse when it looks that shitty? Oh, now there's a bunch of them. The multi-Hadoken excels remind me of custom combos in Alpha 3. And I guess Alpha 2.
Round 3. Fight.
Hado, 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 hado. Damn, it's light out. I should be asleep. And by that I mean I should be waking up from having been asleep. No super? What? It's such a simple link. It feels very SF2-esque. Feels very SF4-esque. No strong low forward. I think it's not even that tight. It's like 2 or 3 frames. Nice counter poke. Shit you love to see. No! Wouldn't a super cancel have been good there? I feel like that was worth. Cancel the super to another super, I mean. Let's use level 3. I should show you. What if you can super a fireball? I think this is true footsies. Yeah, look, he jumped in. Oh, tell me that's not true footsies. Did you see that epic fucking moment? Oh, jeez, there's 2 of them. But Ken Super had actual invincibility. It's a juggle. Low strong, jump fierce, hard Tatsu cancel. Ken's fireballs are always green, yeah. They just to make them look, I don't know, weaker than Ryu's. Hi.
Round 2. Fight.
That combo is super tight, yeah. Every time I see it, I love it. It's like really fun to hit too. It's like hard, but it's not so hard that you can't do it. You know what I mean? It's like the right difficulty. It's like pretty hard, and then you learn how to do it, and then you can just get it most of the time. Probably all the time if you play more than I do. Oh, the Excel version is the 2-bar. Fucking sick. How much damage did that do? It did a lot. Look at that. All from that cross. He won from that cross up. For the 3-bar combo. I think you get extra scaling on Excel combos if you repeat normals. So he did like an Excel combo that didn't repeat anything. No. No! There's a lot of match, like, realistic 3-bar combos. We just saw one. He punished with DP. The Shadow Roll! Akuma had that in Alpha. Sean had it in 3rd Strike. Oh, in Street Fighter 3. DP punish. Yeah. Super? Yep. You can cancel the end of that into super. Just like, Omega had that too. Cancel the final hit of Tatsu into super. Tatsu combos are sick. I really want to see D-Dark do some of his zany stuff with that pulling combo. Jump Rush, instant air activate. I don't feel like Ken has it. Maybe he does. I feel like Ryu might have had it, but I think I'm making that up. I only remember Ken having it for sure. Here we go. Oh, you love it. Oh, yeah! Stay roundhouse into super. That combo was tight. This is still really hard for Ken. Oh, never mind. Now he wins. Round start hard DP. And then he super canceled it, and then the Shinryuken was not punished. A lot of moves are super hard to punish. In this game, air resets take a little time to happen. So when you see something like jump fierce, stand jab, stand fierce. I mean jump fierce, stand jab, jump fierce. It's because you're hitting them, you're timing it so the air reset is hitting the button, the combo's hitting before the air reset can happen. Dead Strike actually has that too, but in this game it's a bigger window.
Round 3. Fight.
The end of meter. A strong sweep, I think. Just combo. Oh, I believe that would work. But he didn't. The Excel. Multi super? Oh, no, he cashed out. Didn't even cash out. Tried to. Oh, baby. Multi super? I think he wanted it. He would have killed right there. All he had to do was like a dat into Shippu. Yeah. Shippu into DP into Shoryuepa and then Shinryuken or something. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired of shit. It's been good. Maybe we'll do more of this tomorrow. / today.